evening, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. A crash in Dale could lead to criminal charges. 26-year-old Alicia Bender of Marengo was driving her pickup at a high rate of speed on County Road 300 East on Thursday. After driving past dead-end signs, Bender lost control, hit farm equipment and a utility pole, snapping it in half. Bender and her passenger, 33-year-old Gary Hires of Grandview, were both cut out of the truck and flown to St. Vincent Hospital in Evansville for treatment. Alcohol is believed to be a factor in the crash. Criminal charges could be brought up depending on the results of toxicology reports. A traffic stop in Knox County landed 2 Chicago residents behind bars this week. State troopers pulled over a vehicle on US 41 near Vincennes for a traffic violation on Thursday morning. Oxycodone, several unopened packs of marijuana, edible marijuana brownies, and 3 handguns were found inside the car. 2 of the handguns were reported stolen out of Evansville. The driver and passenger, 20-year-old Johan John and 23-year-old Jaika Ayeho Salami, were arrested and currently being held on bond in the Knox County Jail. John was charged with theft of a firearm, carrying a handgun without a license, possession of marijuana, and possession of a controlled substance. Ayeho Salami was charged with theft of a firearm and carrying a handgun without a license. Nearly 18 pounds of methamphetamine are now off the street in southern Indiana. State troopers executed a search warrant at the home of 48-year-old Raymond Collins and 52-year-old Deborah Mack Collins in rural Washington County on Tuesday. Troopers seized approximately 18 pounds of suspected crystal methamphetamine, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and a large amount of U.S. currency. The homeowners were arrested and taken to the Washington County Jail. They face felony charges of dealing and possession of methamphetamine, corrupt business influence, maintaining a common nuisance, and misdemeanor charges of possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. The number of novel coronavirus cases is continuing to drop in DuBois County. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 5 new cases and no additional deaths on Friday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 5,890 and 111 deaths since the pandemic began in March of 2020. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 3%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. Indiana is making significant progress in vaccinating those who are the most at risk for COVID-19. As of Friday, 963,225 residents have received their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. 531,962 Hoosiers have been fully vaccinated. 7,925 DuBois County residents have gotten their first dose, and 4,752 have been fully vaccinated. 2,605 Pike County residents have gotten their first dose, and 1,465 residents have been fully vaccinated. In Davies County, 3,642 residents have gotten their first vaccine. 2,015 residents are fully vaccinated. In Martin County, 1,570 residents have their first dose, and 745 residents have been fully vaccinated. 3,777 Orange County residents have their first dose, and 2,226 residents have been fully vaccinated. In Crawford County, 1,176 residents have their first dose, and 591 residents have been fully vaccinated. 3,277 Perry County residents have gotten their first vaccination, and 1,778 residents have been fully vaccinated. 3,145 Spencer County residents have gotten their first vaccination, and 1,487 residents have been fully vaccinated. In Gibson County, 5,155 residents have gotten their first vaccination, and 3,362 residents have been fully vaccinated. 2,605 Pike County residents received their first dose, and 1,465 residents have been fully vaccinated. In Warwick County, 13,097 residents have gotten their first vaccination, and 8,875 residents fully vaccinated. Now, to schedule a vaccination, visit ourshot.in.gov. The Indiana Democratic Party continues to criticize Governor Eric Holcomb's COVID-19 eligibility guidelines. The party is advocating for teachers to be able to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine is currently only available to individuals age 60 and older, licensed and unlicensed healthcare workers, and first responders. Vincennes University students will head back to class in person in the fall. The university's Board of Trustees voted to resume in-person learning and activities in the fall semester in a meeting this week. University President Chuck Johnson says they will take every precaution needed to return safely. Law enforcement agencies across the state are urging Hoosiers to not push their luck next month. The Jasper Police Department, DuBois County Sheriff's Office, and Indiana State Police Jasper Post are taking part in the Full Court Press campaign. The statewide initiative lasts until March 21st. Officers are conducting high-visibility patrols, showing zero tolerance for driving aggressively, going over the speed limit, or under the influence. Despite having fewer drivers on the road in Indiana, 2020 was the third largest year for traffic fatalities in the last decade. Dangerous driving includes speeding, tailgating, and disregarding a traffic signal, which are all illegal in Indiana. It is also illegal to drive with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08 or higher. Drivers less than 21 years old with a BAC of 0.02 or higher can be fined or have their license suspended for up to 1 year. Hoosiers can avoid legal fees and criminal charges by slowing down and following all posted speed limits. Don't tailgate or drive aggressively. Put down the phone and avoid distracted driving. Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Never drive impaired. If you plan on drinking, plan for a safe, sober ride home. If you are hosting a party, always offer alcohol-free beverages and make sure your guests leave with a sober driver or let them spend the night. Friends don't let friends drive drunk. Take the keys and never let a friend leave your sight if you think they are about to drive while impaired. If you've ever wanted to be a state trooper, then this is your chance. The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 81st Recruit Academy. Those who are interested can apply at in.gov/ISP. If you have already applied for the 81st Recruit Academy, you don't need to reapply. Applications must be accepted electronically by 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, March 9th. Applications submitted after this deadline will not be accepted. Only the first 150 applications will be accepted. If selected, applicants will complete the written examination, physical abilities test, and oral interview in 1 day. Testing will be held between Friday, March 12th and Sunday, March 14th at the Indiana Law Enforcement Academy in Plainfield. Applicants must pass each phase of the selection process to continue on to the next phase. More information and instructions will be emailed to applicants by the end of the business day on Wednesday, March 10th. For more information, visit our website at WJTS.tv. And stay tuned. Weather and sports are coming up on WJTS News.